All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to your unique devotion for the day. So, question is, what is your pillar? All right, think about that. I'm going to read for you. So, we're in First Timothy chapter 3. I'm reading the last section. It's entitled The Great Mystery, verses 14 through 16. So, here we go. These things I write to you, though I hope to come to you shortly. But if I am delayed, I write, so that you may know how you ought to conduct yourself in the house of God, which is the church of the living God, the pillar and ground of the truth. And without controversy, great is the mystery of godliness. Let me repeat that. And without controversy, great is the mystery of godliness. God was manifested in the flesh, justified in the Spirit, seen by angels, preached among the Gentiles, believed on in the world, received up in glory. Alright, so that's the end of chapter 3. I'd mentioned before that the last section there, God was manifested in the flesh, justified in the Spirit, seen by angels, preached among the Gentiles, believed on in the world, received up in glory, was Old Testament. And it's not. It's actually probably a fragment of an early Christian hymn. So just to clarify that, I think I said that when I read the chapter straight through. So, what is your pillar? Just about every video, I always bring up about your connection with God. That's what this is all about. Reconnecting, rebuilding that connection in prayer, in meditation, in action, in everything that you do, in every aspect of your life. So, you know, is your pillar here? I use this big. On your mind, I'm sure you're thinking of a pillar, something that's holding up a great cathedral. There's some of those big pillars are like 4 feet wide. You can't hug it the whole way around. It's, 50, 100 feet tall, whatever. It's huge. It's a pillar. It's holding up the ceiling. You know, this doesn't hold up the ceiling. How big is your pillar? This won't hold up the ceiling. How big is your pillar? The pillar of God is infinitely growing. It's even bigger than those pillars in those cathedrals. But it's grandioso. It's huge. It's massive. How big is God in your life? That's really what that question's getting at. For many of you, I hope that God is a huge pillar. He's a go-to guy. He's a go-to friend. Someone that you connect with often, talk to throughout the day, not just with your problems, but just by saying hello. I hope that's where you're at, and that he is a strong pillar in your life. But if you feel like, maybe you don't communicate with him as often as you should, or in ways that you should, maybe try and just pick one moment today where you normally wouldn't, probably the middle of your day, and just take a moment and give thanks, show gratitude for what he's doing in your life, and maybe expand on that a little further and just ask him how to open your heart to letting him be a bigger, stronger pillar in your life. Just by saying, God, be a stronger pillar in my life. How can I open my heart to do that? To let you in? It may happen right away. You might get an answer, but I have a feeling it's going to be over time. It's just going to be all of a sudden you're going to realize, hey, God's more in my life than he ever had been. I'm glad I asked that. I'm glad I prayed for that. Prayer is huge. It's big. Words are so important. So on that note, what is your pillar? Just something to think about today. I hope that God gives you all the blessings you deserve, and even more so, all the blessings you don't deserve. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. I will read chapter 4. It's a shorter one, still kind of lengthy. And then days to follow, we'll come back, we'll break it down section to section. Till then, have a wonderful day.